Hello, everybody. This is not AI. People are dumb, but it's not because people are dumb. We are just so manipulated, so controlled, and so dumbed down and attacked that we are just submissive, dumber, just less intelligent, more submissive, more doomerish, and more. Oh, I got cracks on my camera. We are more doomerish, more suggestible, more manipulative, more hopeless, and more. What's the word? I guess. Well, for me, anyways, I feel more just stagnation. But I just in general, we are. It feels like we're so much more capable. We're so much more capable of doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing than we should be. It feels like there are things which we know we should do. There are things which we know we should act on, and things we know we should be thinking or believing, and yet we don't because it's not comfortable or because it's not right or just the reason it's not because the human race is bad. It's not because something is wrong with us or something is wrong with our parents necessarily or something's wrong. It's because we've been manipulated. It's because we've been attacked so much through vaccines, through our actual food being poisoned and manipulated with chemicals which are they were put in there to mind control us, to sedate us, to make us less intelligent, to limit us, to put a damper on our intelligence and free will. It's not a flaw with humans. It's not anything that's our fault. It's not anything that's in our body, in our mind, that is a problem. However, obviously it's still our responsibility. But the point of this video is that there's nothing wrong, and this is something I feel in myself and I feel in everybody else. Oh, why haven't the fuck we done anything? Why haven't people done anything? And I feel it especially. I feel like I'm actually justified a little bit in that because I'm a child. I do not have like the rights of an adult. And if I was an adult right now and I lived in this society I don't know how I could live with myself and knowing how much of a coward I am. Because how is anybody older not already devoted themselves to completely helping the world, or already given their life for helping the world? I don't know. It's something. God, I hate how fucking repugnant everything is. It's just dude. But this is what I gotta remember. It's not, and it didn't even start with. It started so long ago when humans first started getting manipulated and sedated like this. It's way before my parents, way before my parents' generation or my grandmother's generation. Yes, these people, my parents and my grandmother and all their generation, 99.99999% of them are a big part of the problem. But a big part of the problem and are a major part of, this cycle of manipulation and sedation and cycle of giving humans less free will, less intelligence, less love. And they are part of the problem, but they are also victims. So I try not to. That's part, because if you just hate on the older generation and they do, that's not. There's valid reasons why you could have anger and rage, and disgust for every single older person out there, like every single one, because there's no excuse unless they're in jail or something and couldn't really do much. Even then, they still could do anything. But they are also extremely extremely victimized. So to the point where it's like human beings are so fucking amazing, but they have to do so many fucking different tactics to sedate us in our media, and it's in every single sense, in every single eyes, nose, everything is here. The enemy has carefully crafted these fucking attacks. However, these are everything that's wrong is something that's come into our bodies. So we are not the problem. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame anybody else. We still have power to change things because we still have power to change ourselves and our circumstances. I know my power is not, I think we all have infinite power, but my power right now that I have been using and feel like I can use right now is lower. I want to get the power up though, and I want to do that I want to take action and stuff, and I feel like, yeah, I just want to move towards that. But the point is, I feel like I can move towards getting better. So that means I feel like the human race can move towards getting better. And what I want to say is just with everything that's happening now, there's this whole thing of why haven't we done anything? And that is valid to think. And it's also valid to be like, well, why haven't I done anything? I should be doing something. And I feel like that's a better thought to have. But also just realize that it is our problem. Absolutely, it's our problem, but it's not our fault, really. And we are the victims. We are the victims of this thing, and we are so strong that we have endured for generations and generations and centuries and centuries and centuries of manipulation and attacks, spiritual, mental, physical attacks in so many thousands of ways that have gotten worse and worse and worse and worse, and we have endured. We still find time to love each other. We still find it within ourselves to be empathetic. And the people who aren't empathetic, the sociopaths, or I don't even know if they are sociopaths or psychopaths, but the sociopaths, they still on occasion do things even when they can't feel judgment or can't feel guilt. They still do the right thing. So, yeah. And I'm not sure why they do the right thing. I don't know but they still do the right thing occasionally. So, it's beautiful that we've endured this much, and we can still endure. And we've adapted, we've endured, we still haven't taken down our oppressors. I don't believe our oppressors are human. I believe it's some either aliens or reptiles or something. Or demons or something. We still haven't taken down our oppressors, but we have endured and fought on. I mean, with all of I kind of want to make this its own separate video because I wrote about this, but just the very thought that we are still attracted to one another and we still reproduce with one another, and what's really awoken me is all of this depopulation stuff and all of these motherfuckers saying, especially women, because I don't know if I've ever heard a man or a boy say this. I probably have, but say, I wouldn't want to bring a child into this world. Especially with all these women that have been manipulated into believing that. And manipulation, it's not like someone just forces something on you. You got to consent a little bit. And that's with everything. But especially with these women online and probably in person. In fact, I've probably heard my sister say this. My sister's a horrible woman, by the way. I don't know. She's okay. I don't know. Whatever. But my especially hearing so much of this, women saying, I don't want to bring you're so selfish to want to bring a life into this world. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? How are you? Anyways, with the depopulation stuff, it's so beautiful that we with all these tools that they've infected us with to make us to make the males not males anymore. I mean, they Alex Jones, when the whole meme of when he was like, they're turning the freaking frogs gay, they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay. I thought I was laughing at him when he said that. I didn't really know who he was, but it's actually